I cannot learn English because it's not a piece of cake for me. People who have learned this language definitely they may have environment of English at their workplace, at their home, and they got that environment in school days. They have got that environment. That's why they are able to speak English, but I am not. It's not a piece of cake for me. So, if you are one of those who always complain like this and you think that you cannot improve your English, you are on your English journey, but sometimes you get demoralized, sometimes you feel demotivated, sometimes you get uh, totally negative about yourself. So, in this video, I will share few reasons and tell you why we should not quit our journey. Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. My name is Sudha and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video friends, I will share people get stuck, people get fumble when they speak English with others, and especially they have this negative mindset even though they have been working on their communication skills since long, but they are not getting the results. They are not feeling that they are improving, or they feel that I am lagging behind. I will share few reasons first why it happens. In this video friends, I will share few reasons. Along with that, I will share how we can get rid of this problem. Okay, so the first reason is that lack of confidence. We feel underconfident. We feel that we are not able to speak English in front of people or in front of strangers. We are not able to convey our message. I cannot express myself. We think like this, right? And you know friends, why does this happen? It happens because we haven't tried to speak in English. We haven't tried to talk to ourselves. That is the most essential part of your journey. If you want to become an eloquent speaker, so start talking to yourself first. We pressurize ourselves during conversations. We feel that we cannot speak English, we cannot convey our message, we cannot express ourselves. We pressurize ourselves a lot. You know friends, why does this happen? It happens because we never try to speak English. We never utilize our 24 hours speaking in this language, English. Yes friends, just think about a person who wakes up in the morning and from that time he speaks in his native language, right? Whole day he spent time speaking in his native language, and when it comes to his desire to learn English language, so he spent only 15 minutes, 20 minutes, more than half an hour, like 40 minutes. Apart from that, so he spent time only speaking in his native language. This is how we cannot improve our English. This is how we cannot build our confidence in this language. So for this you will have to put effort, you will have to put into effort speaking in English. Only then we can gather that courage to speak in English. Okay, so try to speak in English as much as you can. Spend at least 3 to 4 hours if you can. So you can spend time for 24 hours, because these days I have been doing this for 3 to 4 months. I have been doing this practice. I talk to myself. I spend time talking to myself. If I don't have any like platform or partner or environment, so I utilize that time with on my own. I try to speak to myself. This is how I am getting fluency in this language. That is why I am able to speak in front of the camera like unstoppable. I am talking, I can talk, right? So first build that confidence. Build confidence, and confidence comes after taking action. First of all, you will have to take action, then confidence will come automatically, right? Take that first step to talk as much as you can. because our mouth is a muscle. We have to give practice to it. Every day we have to give practice to it. So give exercise to your tongue to speak in English. Okay, so now the second reason is that you compare yourself. Yes friends, when we compare ourselves, we automatically feel negative about ourselves. We feel like we cannot speak, because earlier I used to do this. I can tell you from my own experience. Since I started my journey, no doubt I used to talk a lot with my co-learners, but whenever I used to interact with a person who are better than me, who would speak confidently, effortlessly, eloquently, I would automatically feel demotivated. I would automatically get hesitate while talking to that person, and I used to start comparing myself that person. Friends, we should not compare our first chapter to chapter 20. Why? Because people who are better than you, definitely they have put in the effort into learning English. They have burned midnight oil. They did hard work, right? That is why it became piece of cake for them. They can speak English eloquently, and we didn't. That is why we are here. So that day I realized that no, I am not going to compare myself anymore, because their journey is different, my journey is different, my circumstances are different, her circumstances are different. So why should I compare myself? Instead of comparing myself, I will learn from that person. I will learn how I can improve, how I can get motivation from that people, how I can learn to improve, to work on ourselves, to improve my English, how I can get fluency. Just learn from that person. And friends, when we feel like we compare ourselves, we automatically feel low. Our mood gets disturbed. Your mental peace will destroy. Your peace of mind will be disappear. You won't feel good about yourself. You will always compare yourself. You will always be unhappy, and you will always feel negative about yourself. So don't compare yourself, because their journey is different. They have put in the effort. That is why they are on that position. Okay, so now the third point is that fear of making mistakes. Yes friends, we all have fear of making mistakes. If we learn anything, so definitely we should allow to make mistakes, because mistakes is just a part of learning process. Without making mistakes, we cannot learn anything. And I always keep saying this thing: without making mistakes, I cannot learn. By making mistakes, right now I am talking to you fearlessly and confidently, because I learned with my experience. I learned where I can improve my mistake, right? When you make mistakes, then only you know how I can improve that. No matter whatever you want to learn in your life, whatever you want to learn, you should allow mistakes are just a part of learning process, right? So don't fear from mistakes. Make mistakes as much as you can, but learn from that mistakes and improve those mistakes, right? Earlier, when we get fear, or when we get stuck while talking to people, we always have this fear, like, what if I make mistakes? The other people with whom I have connected, definitely he will make fun of me, he will laugh at me. What he will think about me? What he or she will think about me? They will judge me. So it is just you You are the thinker, only you are thinking in your mind that whatever you are going to speak, everything will be mess up, everybody will be make fun of you. No, that doesn't happen. We only think a lot about ourselves, we judge ourselves. When we make mistakes somewhere, we learn how to improve them. If you don't speak, then how will you know about yourself where you are lagging behind? Friends, if we stop ourselves from speaking, then how would we know about lagging point of ours? If you won't speak, then how will you know where to improve, how to improve, what what should you do, right? So allow mistakes in your journey, on your journey, right? But it's okay. I will record this video, I will not edit anything, I will not remove my mistakes, because this is the way we can learn how we can improve our mistakes, how we can work on our weak point, right? I am not going to demoralize myself, I am not going to demotivate myself, right? So allow mistakes. Mistakes are a part of learning process, right? So at the end, I just want to say this, friend: believe in yourself, you can do it. Have positive mindset, have positive approach towards your journey. Believe that you can do. Even from last few days, I have been doing some exercises of affirmation, like I am speaking to myself some positive affirmations every single day. I speak some positive lines to myself, and in the next video I will share that affirmations, but few lines I can say here. You can say to yourself every single day that yes, I can do it, it's my cup of tea, it's a piece of cake for me, I can improve my English, and every single day I am getting better in it. I am super duper healthy as well. Here I am adding one more line, and day by day I am observing in myself that I am becoming more friendly, more comfortable with the language, and I feel confident. I am a confident speaker. I can do it, only I can do it. Just have these kind of positive affirmations to yourself, keep and speak every single day, so that you never ever lagging behind on your journey, or you would always feel motivated, right? So all I wanted to speak on this topic, friends. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, so next day I will come up with a new topic. Till then, bye and take care.